This is the demonstration of the operation of our project, the AUTOCAP. So what we have here is the capacitor and battery setup. Now this is not your 5 ampere hour conventional lead acid battery. Instead it is this, where this part is the capacitor. This is 8.3 farad, 15 volts. This comes here, and the battery is a VRLA 2 ampere hour battery which fits in here. So compared to the conventional lead acid battery, which is 5 ampere hour, this is almost half the size. So above that we have the controller board, the Arduino, and on top of that we have provided 2 indicators to monitor the voltages of the capacitor and the battery. Here we have 2 relays which connect to the capacitor and the battery, and using the controller board we will be determining the switching. So these 2 indicators are such that the green LED, which is on the right side, shows you if the vehicle is ready for a self-start, and the yellow LED shows that it needs a kick-start since the battery is also down. So let us start the vehicle. We note that the green LED is on, so we are going to use the self-start button. Note the LEDs. So the yellow LED showed that the capacitor charge had been used up to start. So it needed to charge up, and that it is doing through the alternator. When the alternator is connected across the battery and capacitor, it charges both of them, and once both of them have achieved their limits, the green LED is on, indicating that a self-start can take place from now. To show you the power capability of the capacitor, we'll be turning on the peripherals, starting with the indicator. So now this is running entirely on the capacitor. We'll also show you the horn, and using both. So this was running entirely on the capacitor. So we saw now there was a switching, because since the capacitor is the only source providing the power here, it got a little discharged, and it was taking charge again from the vehicle's alternator. Now that again it's fully charged, it is ready for a self-start. Now we'll be demonstrating what happens if the capacitor charge has fallen below its threshold. So let us discharge it voluntarily. Now you can see the yellow LEDs on and the relays on. So the alternator has been put in contact with the capacitor, and we need to put this on using the kick start. So we noticed again it took barely a few seconds for the capacitor to charge, and now it's again ready for a self-start. Most of the times the system does not come to a condition for a kickstart, since the battery will provide you backup. That is what the battery is used here for. So one more thing is that when this capacitor is in this state, as in the green LED is on, it is capable of turning the vehicle on without charge at least 3 times. So this is the setup of the AUTOCAP. Thank you.
एक एयरक्राफ्ट निकला लेकिन ज़्यादा